Hello. Okay, are we live here? Okay, so this is my first time using OBS software to go live. All right. How do I see if someone joined? Okay, so here's how I share my screen now. Okay, last time I tried to share my screen, I couldn't do it for some reason because like the YouTube streaming thing is very, very basic. Like at least I thought they would have share screen, but they don't even have that. So very, very strange. But this time I can share my screen. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Okay, can I see my channel at the same time? Oh, hello from Croatia. What time is it in Croatia today? Okay, guys, so today I want to show you guys Korean verb endings. Okay, so as you might know, if you're studying Korean, what we add to the end of the verb changes the meaning a little bit. Okay, so like, for example, if you look up a word in the dictionary, more specifically a verb, right? A verb is like an action, so kind of like to eat, 먹다. This is to eat. If you look it up in the dictionary, it always ends with this 다. Alright? But then, oh my god, it's 2 a.m. You are still up 2 a.m. Don't you have school tomorrow or whatever? Wow. Hello, Park Min-ki. Alright, so if you guys look up a verb in the dictionary, it always ends with a ta. So what we do is we delete the ta and then we add stuff to it and it kind of changes the meaning. So for example here, right? I added 을 거야 to it and it becomes 먹을 거야. This means I will eat. Yeah, in Korean actually this is like a full sentence because we don't use like I, you, he, she, they, we normally when we're talking. So like you can just say 먹을 거야 and it means I will eat. Yeah, pretty cool, huh? And if you wanted to make it a question like will you eat? You just kind of ask like a question. Like you just say 먹을 거야? 먹을 거야? Like are you gonna eat? Or will you eat? Something like that. So sometimes we add stuff to the what we call the stem, but then sometimes we add stuff to the present tense. Now I know these are like a little bit different. This one, like unfortunately, you just have to memorize it. But I mean, it is predictable. But you know, sometimes you have to just memorize this one. So if you look at this one, like to make it past tense, you just add this kind of like usa thing to it, like this kind of sa, and it becomes past tense. So it's like 먹어, 먹었어, eat and ate. And like if you add 도대, it's like can eat. So this is like can I eat it? Like am I allowed to eat it? So if you say like 이거 먹어도 돼? Can I eat this? Like am I allowed to eat this? And then they might say like 먹어도 돼. Yeah, you can eat it. Like no problem, you can eat it. You know? And here like you can add like 먹고 있어 and then it becomes like I am eating. Like I am in the process of eating. Yeah, and then this one is like 을래. If you add 을래, then it becomes like I wanna eat. I want to eat something. You know, like you can say like 햄버거 먹을래. Then it's like I want to eat a hamburger. Or you can say like 맥도날드 먹을래? Do you want to eat McDonald's? And then they might respond with like 먹자. 맥도날드 먹자. Yeah, let's eat McDonald's. You know? And 안녕하세요, and Lisa, welcome. Yeah, how do I check to see how many people joined? I guess this program can't see that. Yeah, guys, do you guys have any questions so far? Like, I used to sleep, but I was awakened by a strong wind. I'll take a look at your Korean though. I'm a beginner A1. Oh, that's great. How long have you been learning Korean? Yeah, guys, and you just have to add these kinds of endings. Like this one, 을 수 있어 is like you are able to eat. So this is like you're physically able to eat. It's like for example, like you're physically able to play the guitar, physically able to eat. It's a little bit different with this one. Like this one is also can, but this one's more like asking permission. Like, oh, can I eat this? Like, oh yeah, oh I can eat this. I'm allowed to eat it. But this one's like the same thing. Like, oh I can eat this, but it's like I'm able to eat it. If that makes sense. And this one is like 먹고 싶어 is like I want to eat it. I want to eat it. You know, it's like so if you want to say 맥도날드 먹고 싶어, do you want to eat it? Do you want to eat it? Yeah, I think I made videos on like most of these, but then this is just like a review. Yeah, what do you guys usually use to learn Korean? Do you guys buy books or do you guys use websites or something like that? Yeah, I've been looking at like Korean grammatical particles. I found this site here. It has like all these Korean kind of endings. Oh, is it formal? Oh yeah, all of these are actually informal. The formal one is slightly different. So like for like 먹을 거야, it's like 먹을 거예요. Like most of the time to make it formal, you just add a yo to it. Like this one, you can just add a yo to it to make it formal. This one too. But some of them are different. Like this one, less is like 먹읍시다. This one you just add a yo. So yeah, like most of them to make it formal, you add a yo, except for this one and this one. Same with this one. I think to make it formal, you can just add a yo. 먹었어요. And 먹어도 돼요. 먹어야 돼요. I need to eat. You need to eat. 먹어야겠어요. yeah. Wow, 3 months. How have you been learning Korean? Did you use books or like Okay, so we should try to use some other words. Okay, so instead of 먹, if I take another word like 읽, so the stem is 읽. So if I say 읽을 거예요, what do you think that means? 읽을 거예요. Well, this one means I will read. I will read. And then if I say 읽고 있어요, it's like I am reading. I am reading. And this one is like 읽을래요? I want to read. I want to read. Yeah, it's pretty easy, guys. All you have to do is swap out the first thing. So if you say 읽읍시다, let's read. Let's read. Same with the I am able to read. 읽을 수 있어요. So you can say like 한국어 읽을 수 있어요. Well, let me make this bigger. You can say something like 한국어 읽을 수 있어요. Oh, you can't see the screen? Oh, sorry, my bad. I was just talking to myself. Can you see it now? Okay. I was just talking to myself. My bad, sorry. So, 읽을 거예요 is like I will read. 읽고 있어요 is eating. Oh, welcome, Deepika. So we're just talking about like verb endings. So like we just have to add these endings to the end of the verb and they change the meaning slightly. So for example, if you look up a word in a dictionary, like to read, you'll find that it always ends with the ta. So if you delete the ta and you add something to it, it changes the meaning slightly. So for example, here we have 읽, which is to read, right? If you say 읽을 거예요, it becomes I will read. I will read. It's like I will read, you will read, he will read, she will read, they will read. Like we don't really say the pronoun in Korean, so it doesn't really matter. So you say 읽을 거예요. Yeah, let's try to make some sentences with 읽을 거예요. So you can say 책. 책 읽을 거예요. 책 is book. So you can say I'm going to read a book. 책 읽을 거예요. Like I'm going to read a book. You know, you can say newspaper, which is 신문. 신문 읽을 거예요. Yeah. Yeah, do you guys get it? It's pretty easy. What else can we say? You can just say this. Like I'm gonna read this. 이거 읽을 거예요. 읽을 거예요. Okay, since 을 거예요 is like future tense, I guess we can add a word like tomorrow, right? 내일. 내일 means tomorrow. So it's like tomorrow this will read. Like I'm gonna read this tomorrow. Yeah. And actually the location of this 내일, this tomorrow, it doesn't really matter. You can say 이거 내일 읽을 거예요. Yeah, that's totally acceptable too. Like that's totally fine. It just can't go behind here. Like as long as it's not behind, like I actually like nothing can go behind here. So like if I was to like separate these three words, right? Nothing can go behind here. Like this is like the end of the sentence. So as long as it doesn't go behind, it can go anywhere in the sentence. Okay. What's like another future tense, or like it doesn't have to be future actually. It can just be like 오늘, today. This today will read. We will use the subject particle with 신문, right? With 신문, you can use the particle 을. Yeah, 을. 신문을 오늘 읽을 거예요. There is a hidden 저는 in the front. Yeah, but the 저는 is actually optional. You don't have to say it. And actually, the particle 을 too is optional when you're speaking. many particles are optional in Korean, so like you don't have to use it. Unlike Japanese, like you have to use it in Japanese, but in Korean you don't actually have to use it. Same with like 저는, you can just say 저. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. And again, this 오늘, you can put it anywhere. Like you can put it in the front, doesn't matter. 오늘 저는 신문을 읽을 거예요. Makes total sense. It completely makes sense. Okay, how about like 다음 주, next week. 다음 주 저는 신문을 읽을 거예요. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Okay, let's try this one. 읽고 있어요. 읽고 있어요. So this one is like reading. I am reading. But obviously we can't say next week because it has to be you're doing it right now. So I guess the only word you could put in instead of that is 지금, which means now. It's like now I newspaper reading. Like I'm reading the newspaper right now. 지금 저는 신문을 읽고 있어요. Yeah, I can't think of any other word you could put in because it's like ing. Like 지금, yeah. Like the alternate word for 지금 is 이제, which also means now. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, 저는 이제 신문을 읽고 있어요. You can say like 게임을 하고 있어요. So in Korean we say we do games. We don't say we play games. We say we do games. So it's like now I games doing. It's like I'm playing games right now. Playing games right now. Yeah. How would we say I'm studying Korean right now? If it's too long, like you don't have to put in the now. You can just say, okay, how do I say I'm studying Korean right now? Anybody, please try. Okay, you don't need to say the 저는. So Korean, the Korean language is 한국. 한국 is Korea, and then if you add an "어" to it, it's like Korean language. Okay, I'm just gonna delete the particles to make it simpler. 한국어 공부하고 있어요. 공부하 is like study. So like 저는 한국어 공부하고 있어요. Yeah, you got it, Deepika. Yeah, 지금 한국어 공부하고 있어요. Perfect. 한국어를. Yeah, if you add the particle 한국어를. Optional particle. Optional. Yes, perfect. That you got it. 지금 한국어 공부하고 있어요. That is perfect. That's excellent. Okay. How would you say? Let's see. Let's try to make another sentence. I am making a cake right now. I'm making a cake right now. Try it out. Okay. The word for cake. I don't know how cake. Like the way I spell it. Okay. The correct spelling is 케이크. So that's cake. Okay. So I'm making a cake right now. Do you guys know the word to make? To make. Okay, you could try it first. Like, okay, I'll give you like 10 seconds. Okay, I'm making a cake right now. All right, nobody. All right, so I'll give you the answer. So 저는 케이크를 만들고 있어요. Okay, you could add like 지금, right? Yeah, remember guys, if this is too long of a sentence, then you can just like reduce it and add one at a time, you know? you can just like replace this 만들고 있어요. 하고 있어요. 먹고 있어요. So on and so on. And then add one element at a time. Like 케이크 만들고 있어요. Making a cake. Or like 파이를 만들고 있어요. Like apple pie 만들고 있어요. Or like, and then once you get used to that, you can add like 저는 if you want to, or like the word now, one at a time. If you just add one word at a time, you can make longer and longer sentences. 지금 케이크 만들고 있어요. 지금 케이크를 만들고. Oh, perfect, guys. That was perfect sentence. Alright, so off topic, but I hope you answer. What does it mean when you add 의 to a word? Oh, okay. So 의, this is pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, it is not related to this, but it is very useful. So this in Korean is kind of like apostrophe S. Okay, so like I'm gonna use the name Chris here. 크리스. So Chris. So if I add a 의 to Chris, it becomes a Chris is. Okay, maybe Chris is not a good example because it ends with an S. But okay, how about Bob? Okay, Bob. Bob then it's like Bob's. Bob's cake. 봅의 케이크. Okay, I'll write Bob in Korean. It's like Bob is like 봅. 봅? I don't know how you spell Bob in Korean, but maybe 봅. So 봅의 케이크. Actually, this word is spelled like a 의, but then when we say it, it's kind of hard to say 의, so we pronounce it like 에. So it's like 봅의 케이크. Bob's cake. Yeah, do you get what I mean? It's like possessive. But if we change it to 저의 케이크, it's like my cake. You know what I mean? Like my cake. It's like my cake, your cake, his cake, her cake, their cake. So it's like possessive. So whatever you stick it on, it becomes like my, your, his, her, so on and so on. Does that kind of answer your question? Why don't you use 하고? 하고? Oh, for what? Oh, which sentence? Why don't you use 하고? What do you mean? Are you talking about like 하고 있어요? Like doing? Oh yeah, exactly. 저의 차, my car. Yeah, 저의 차, my car. This is getting like more off topic, but like 저의, it combines together to make 제. Like the sound like 저의. If you say 저의 a lot of times, it becomes 제. So 제 차 means my car. Yeah, so you might see this sometimes like 제, or like 제 친구, like my friend. Alright, so another topic. No problem. Like, so what is the difference between 봅니까 and 봅니다? What is the context of that? So like 갑니까? 내일. So this 읍니까. So I know normally this is a B sound, but then when we read it like a M kind of sound. So it's like 갑니까? 내일 갑니까? This is a polite way to ask a question. So it's like, are you going tomorrow? It's like, tomorrow going? Are you gonna go tomorrow? Will you go tomorrow? So it's a polite way to ask a question. I know we just talked about the future tense, like this one right here. But This one can sound a little bit rude. Like 갈, like it becomes like 갈 거예요. Right? Like if we use this tense right here, it's like, are you gonna go? But it might sound a little bit aggressive, so we kind of soften it up. It's like the same thing, but like this is more polite. So it's like, are you going to go tomorrow? Yeah, are you gonna go tomorrow? And 내일 갑니다. 내일 갑니다. And this one right here, 갑니다. So like 내일 갑니다. This one's totally different. This one's like not even related to this one at all. So this one is just the. Do you guys know 가요? Like 내일 가요. Like tomorrow I go. Tomorrow I go. This 읍니다 here is just a more formal way to say I go. Like it's just a more formal way to end the sentence. It's like, oh, tomorrow I go. This is already formal because the yo. It's like 내일 갑니다. Tomorrow I go. But it's like more formal. Like Korean has like 3 levels, I think. Like one is like casual, and then we have formal, and then we have super formal in cases we need to be like extra formal. So like casual maybe is like ka, like you say it to your friend or whatever. Formal, you just add a yo, so 가요. Maybe to somebody older or like somebody you don't know, you use this form. And then super formal, I don't know when you would use this, like 갑니다, like when you talk to the president or something, or like your boss. Like you just need to be like extra formal, so we go that extra level. Yeah, if that makes sense. Yes, exactly. So 읍니까 is used when you are asking questions. Yeah, actually 읍니까 is in the super formal category. So 갑니까. So 갑니까 is just a super formal version of 가요. Yeah. Super formal when you're in the military. Yeah, actually, yeah, in the military, you need to use this super formal form. Like you get punished if you use formal form. Like they make you do push-ups and stuff like that. That's what I heard though. I grew up in Canada, so actually I don't have to go to the army. Yeah, luckily I don't have to go to the army. Oh my god. I actually had to give up my Korean citizenship. Like when I turned 18, I had to decide between becoming Korean and becoming Canadian. Okay, so the next question is 것 같아요. Oh, these are great questions, guys. Great questions. I like many questions. 것 같아요. So the spelling for this one is 것 같아요. So this is super common. 것 같아요. When we speak, like when we write it like this. But then when we speak, we say 같아요. 같아요. 그런 거 같아요. Yeah, we usually say this one when we speak, but like whatever, same thing, right? So this one is like it's kind of like, let me think of an example. No, actually the full phrase is like 는 것 같아요. Like this is the full phrase. So it's like 비싼 것 같아요. 비싼 것 같아요. So it's like this is expensive, and this is like I think it's expensive. I think it's expensive. Okay, so it's like I think. So if I say 큰 것 같아요, I think it's big. Or like 먼 것 같아요. I think it's far. Yeah, so it's like I think. Yeah. Okay, so how about sentence? Yeah, it seems expensive. That's what it is. Yeah, it seems expensive. It seems big. It seems far. It seems cheap. Or like, I think it's cheap. Something like that. Oh, hello. 안녕하세요. Okay, so next question is how about sentence ending with chi? Okay, chi. So let me see. Chi. This one's actually pretty easy. Okay, so we have like the verb stem here, 먹, right? And then you add a chi. It's like 먹지. It's like you're eating, right? You're going to eat, aren't you? Kind of like that. How about 마시? It's like drink, and then 마시지. Hey, you're gonna drink it, right? Aren't you gonna drink it? You're drinking it, right? You know. 가지, like hey, you're gonna go, right? Aren't you gonna go? You're gonna go, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, so like this, so moji is actually related to this. It's actually the same thing. So moji is like, oh no, wait, no, it's not related to that. Wait, hold on, let me think. Moji is like, wait, so sorry, I'll be right back. Someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Okay, hey guys, I'm back. Okay, so I figured it out. So moji, this one is a kind of different context. It works with like words like who, what, when, where, why, how. So if you use it with who, what, when, where, why, how, for example, like what, this is what. It's like I wonder. So it's like, I wonder what this is. I wonder what this is. Okay. If you use it with who, 누구지? It's like I wonder who it is. I wonder who it. It's like, who is this? I wonder. Something like that. 어디지? Like where? 어디지? I wonder where it is. I wonder where it is. Yeah. I wonder where it is. I wonder why it is. Something. Something. On your way back, please bring some snacks. I actually found these like packaged 달고나 snacks. Like you guys know like the 달고나 coffee. Yeah, someone gifted it to me, like 달고나 snacks, but I don't know where to buy it. 달고나 snacks. I posted it up on my Instagram, and everyone is like DMing me like, where do you buy it? Yeah, exactly. So it's like where it is. 어디지? It's like who, what, when, where, how. Like when is like 언제. 언제지? I wonder when it is. I wonder when the event is or something. Yeah. Yeah, and you could like you can add stuff to the beginning like 그 사람. So 그 is like that person. 누구지? Like I wonder who that person is. I don't know, party. That party, where I wonder where it is. Like I wonder where the party is. Something. 것 같아요 is I think. Yes, you are right. 것 같아요. It's like it seems like or I think. Yeah, it's kind of hard to directly translate it, but it's similar to like I think. Does 왜지? 왜지? I think it works. Let me think. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, wedgie is like, it's like, huh? Why is it like? I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why. That's what I wonder why. Wedgie. It's like who, what, when, where, why. Let's see. We got what here. Who, when, where, why, how. Oh, actually, how doesn't work. How doesn't work. What the? Yeah, but everything else works. So someone knocks on the door. You say "누구지?" Yeah, that's what you say. Yes, that's how you say. Like, huh? I wonder who that is. "누구지?" Yeah, that's exactly how you use it. Exactly. 왜지? Yeah, guys. Do you guys have any other questions? All right. Wait, how long have you been streaming? 36 minutes. Wow. Let's go for a little bit more. 누구세요? 누구세요 is like it's more like who are you? Like, oh, who's there? Who's there? You know, in English, like, oh, who's there? But then when you say the other one, 누구지, is like you're talking to yourself. Like you're not really like talking to that person. 예쁘게, similar. Yes. Like 게. So this ending right here, 게. It's like the equivalent of li in English. So like so as you said, like 예쁘게, like beautifully, and like can't think of any other words. 빠르게. It's like quickly. Okay, this K right here is like li. And like I guess we can say 느리게. Like a 느리게 is like, it's like slowly. It's like beautifully, quickly, slowly. What else is there? Can't think of any other examples. Yeah, it's hard to do this live because like I have to like come up with it on the spot and I have nothing prepared. But okay, so what is the difference between 덕분에 and 때문에? Oh, okay, so 덕분에 okay, so like 덕분에 and 때문에, very, very similar. It's kind of like because of you, or because of him, her, whatever, right? But then the difference is that this one is like positive and this one's kind of like negative. So if you say like 덕분에 잘 먹었어요, like okay, so like 당신, right? 당신 is like you. 당신 덕분에 잘 먹었어요. Like okay, I get it. It's like thanks to you, I ate well. Thanks to you, I had a nice meal. But this one, right? 당신 때문에 잘 못 먹었어요. I didn't eat well. It's like you're blaming them. Like, oh, because of you, I'm late. Like, because of you, I couldn't finish my homework. This one's kind of like you're blaming it, like because of you. And this one's more like thanks to you. So I guess, yeah, this one's always negative. This one's always positive. Like, 덕분에 잘 했어요. Like, thanks to you, I did it well. Okay. 덕분에 잘 갔어요. Thanks to you, I went well. I went well? That's kind of weird in English. Like, I had a nice trip there. Thanks to you. Okay, but this one is like you're blaming them. So it's never positive. So you always add this like 못, which is like didn't, like, because of you, I didn't eat well. I didn't sleep well. It's all your fault, What? Who's standing behind me? What? Who? Nobody. Oh my god. When Korean is scared, they say, oh yeah, they do say that. 깜짝이야, 깜짝이야. They do say that. 깜짝이야. Like, oh my god. It's kind of like, oh my god, 깜짝이야. I actually never say that. I actually never say that. All my like response language is all in English. Like when I hit my hand, I don't say aya like a Korean. I say ow. Yeah, in the K-drama they say 누구세요. Yeah, it's like, who is it? You can also say that on your phone too, It's like you don't know who's calling. Like, 누구세요? Yeah, Parado, does that make sense? 덕분에 and 때문에? Yes, exactly, Deepika. Yeah, thanks to you, I slept well. But like, because of you, I didn't sleep well. It's all your fault. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, Adela, hola. Wow, watching from the Philippines. What time is it in Philippines? Isn't it like very, very late? Yeah, I saw on my YouTube analytics, like, so many people are from the Philippines. So many people. There's actually a lot of Filipino people in Canada too. Like, a lot. Kind of makes me want to learn Tagalog next. Oh, you are Philippines too? Wow. Many people from Philippines. That's amazing. Oh, it's morning. Oh, I thought it would be like, I don't know. Me, what province am I in? I'm in British Columbia. It's like the same time zone as Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Wow, it's 7 a.m. You wake up so early. Can you see how many are watching? No, actually, I'm using this program. It doesn't show me how many people joined. So I don't know. Oh, it does. Oh, right here. I found it. Never mind. It does show how many people. You have an exam. What kind of exam is it? Oh my god, thank you so much for the donation. Oh, I didn't even know that this was like enabled. Oh my god, thank you so much. What, like, how do I even accept it? I don't even know. Oh, I didn't even know it was like set up like that. Oh, thank you so much. Merci beaucoup. We can teach you Tagalog. Oh yeah, that would be great. Yeah. Maybe that will be my next language to learn. Oh, college midterm exam. Good luck. Good luck. Oh no, shouldn't you, like, would this like studying Korean before your exam like screw up your mind? El Salvador. Wow. Oh, so I guess this is a pretty good time. I thought this would be like too early for most people because it's like 5 a.m. or like 6, no, not 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. here. So I guess this is not bad. I was like thinking of like waking up at 6 a.m. to match like the Asia time, but like 6 a.m. like, oh man, that's kind of so early. Yeah, I think my streaming times from now on are gonna be like Tuesdays and Thursdays, because those are my off days. Probably around 5 or 6 p.m. and maybe Saturdays too. Maybe Saturdays, like 3 times a week. I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I really like this. Like people ask me questions like, "Tu as appris le français déjà?" What does that mean? I learned where French already? Le samedi, j'enseigne le français aussi, mais je suis tellement nouveau parce que je dois pratiquer. Ouais, ouais, c'est pas assez bon. Oh, 3 a.m. Oh my god, yeah, it's hard to match everyone's time. Oh, that's good, that's good. Time zone, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how time zones work, to be honest. What is Vancouver's time zone? Is this the name of the time zone? UTC 8? I thought it was like PST or something. I don't know how time zones work. And like another confusing thing is like Canada and America, we have daylight savings time, so we like every winter time we go back an hour or something. It's really confusing. I wish we didn't have that. Yeah, anyways, do you guys have any more questions? I think I'm gonna end the stream here for today. So if you guys have any questions, I'm gonna be live. I'll go live on Thursday at like 5 p.m. I'll try my best. Yes, 5 p.m. on Thursday. Thursday in Canada. Not Thursday in Asia. I know Asia is like one day forward. Oh, Deja is like, by the way. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast, so PST time, Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, that's what. You can teach us some Korean slangs. Korean slangs. Um, since I grew up in Canada, I know about the Korean slangs, but it's like I don't use them. My Korean is so pure. Like I use like pure Korean. Like I know what the slangs are, but you know, like if you don't use a word, it's like not embedded into your personality. You know what I mean? So like if I use it, it sounds super cringe. Like when I say it, like you know, like tebak. If I say tebak, oh, so it sounds so cringe. Will we get a notification reminder? Yeah, I don't know how to set that up. Like, I don't know how other people do it. But if there is a notification reminder, I'll try to set that up. Yeah. All right, guys. Have a good day. I'm going to go. And if you guys have any questions, like, save them up all for Thursday. I'll try my best to answer it. Okay, thank you for coming and watching my stream. All right, see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Thank you. 감사합니다.